Thanks to caring people like you, Volunteers of America served more than 1.3 million people last year. From newborns to seniors, from homeless youth to returning veterans, no matter who, no matter what the circumstance, your support helped us help others. Your gifts assisted us in housing more than 25,000 residents in almost 20,000 units of affordable housing. 8,000 seniors received needed skilled nursing care in assisted living facilities because of your generosity. And more than 40,000 veterans who were homeless or at the risk of homelessness received services through your financial support to Volunteers of America. From every dollar you gave, 88 cents went directly to those in need. We thought you might like to meet some of the people whose lives you have touched and changed for the better. And thank you. Thank you for trusting us to do the right thing with your charitable giving. Each time you invest in Volunteers of America, you invest in your community.
This is Willie, and we are in his home right now. And Willie has lived here since 2014, and he's deaf and blind. He lost his sight at around the age of 15 and his hearing around the age of 21. And he was really looking to regain his independence when he moved here.
How do you like living here? I love it. I love it. I love the work staff, love the apartment we've set up, and I love the residents, senior citizens, like the security, and like the staff call, the LA trying to help residents. We're trying to work together as a team, as a family. We'll support each other. I like that.
So I'm very in awe about, he doesn't let his disability drag him down at all. He has God in his life so much.
I love it here. Don't want to move. It's comfortable.
I'm a Navy veteran. I was working for a diesel mechanic. I was working pretty steady up until about a year ago, after I was laid off from employment and became homeless. I got in touch with the Bill Daniels Center. They helped me with getting an apartment and some clothing and such, everything that I needed. So the Bill Daniels Center helped me get back on my feet, which was good.
My military days started in 1987. I did a combination of active duty, Army Reserves, Army National Guard. 4 years ago, my husband passed away from cancer, and that's when things came awry. All the things that I worked hard to put away, my PTSD, high anxiety, medical issues with my chronic pains that I had problems with when I got back from Iraq, all healed, I thought. And they got re-triggered. I lucked out. I ran across a gentleman over at the VA, and within a couple days I got into a program with the Volunteers of America. And I'm finally getting help, and I'm happy for that.
I was living on the street. I was in, homeless shelters for youth. I was 17 when I came. It was just a week after my 17th birthday, and I have a journal that I wrote the whole time I was here. And I do look back at it, and some of it I do forget, and then I read that journal and I remember, really remember what I went through and what it was like. And by the time I came to Arch, I had tried outpatient treatment. I had been referred to 12-step programs. I tried really, really hard to not use and to quit drinking and to quit doing drugs, and nothing seemed to work. The problem was I wasn't working it. arch. It felt like home. It was just like a safe place. I hadn't been anywhere like that in a while, like in a space where I felt safe, and so after a while they couldn't get me to leave. It's good to remember where I came from, and I don't want to forget that.
About 3 years ago, I almost died. Lapsed into a coma for 35 days. They wanted to pull the plug, take me off life support. At the end of 35 days, I opened my eyes and I said, "Thank you, Jesus." It was the beginning of my recovery. One of the social workers handed me some information and said, "What do you think about this?" He took me to 118, where I live now, and I walked in the front door. I was just amazed. It's the most wonderful place I've ever lived. A very good nurse friend of mine said, "You can teach anybody to take a blood pressure, but you can't teach them to care." And that's the difference. I would like to thank Volunteers of America for being part of giving me my life back. That words do not express. Thank you is not enough. Thank you so much.